Good morning, everybody. I was going to do my reaction about Reiki last night, and it didn't work, which is really frustrating for me because Spirit has been guiding me to do live videos and to do live healings and live Reiki, and I've been resisting it very much because it's out of my comfort zone. But here we go. So, this has been a doozy of a week. Astrologically, energetically, we've all been feeling it on different levels and different ways. I know that I'm not an astrologer, but I do follow many astrologers online, so I have a general idea based on their information of what's happening. So right now in October, we have two moons, not just one, but two. There's a full moon on the 1st and on the 31st, which is powerful times. Keep in mind, though, that the Native Americans had 13 months, so which mirrors the turtle's shell with 13 panels on it, one for each month, one for each moon. We have changed our calendar where there's only 12, so quickening our experiences and not really always allowing for those shifts that need to happen. So 2 moons in 1 month for us, basically there's a momentum, there's an energetic push that's happening right now. And in Aries, full moon in Aries, which is what we just experienced on Thursday. Aries, of course, is a fire sign, as is the solar plexus, very connection, synchronicity right there. Aries calls for freedom and truth and will not take anything less than that. Purity in words, deeds, and action, and also freedom to be creative, freedom to be our most divine self. Aries craves that, will do what takes to make that happen. Aries is a fire sign, and it's not afraid to fight for truth, for wisdom, and for inner connection. Aries is often a misunderstood sign. It's a fire sign. Aries tend to be known to be stubborn and difficult, but really Aries in a lot of ways are a compass to show us true north, not only for ourselves but for others. My son is an Aries, and he is from a child, he has a, for lack of a better term, please forgive me, he has a bullshit detector that I just and very in tune. And even from a baby, he'll just look at you, and if he does not connect with pure truth at that moment, he will absolutely pause you and make you reframe it until you are in truth. And there's this feeling of tension that's been building up, that's been growing in all of us, especially those of us pushing down or suppressing our freedom or our creativity, or have been feeling like others have been pushing it down, our freedom of truth. Solar plexus is a will sign, as is the throat chakra. They're very much so connected. So the need to communicate, to speak out, you're going to find yourself being very blunt right now, saying things that come to the top, not allowing that level of, just keep the status quo is just not working anymore. And so we're all kind of feeling this. So we need to work very much so right now on release of tension. And so that's what I was getting a lot of last night, a lot of tension, not only in myself, but in all of us. Built up tension, like to the point where it's feeling like it needs a very intense release. So we're going to talk a little bit about release. Exercise is a wonderful release. Running, walking, just being in nature is absolutely great. Release is really something that you want to do where you have a physical reaction to it. So like journaling and meditation are good in terms of connecting with our inner spirit, but that's not what is being asked of us right now. what is being asked of us right now is physical release. It's in our body. It's running, it's dancing, it's sweating, it's getting our heart rate up and releasing some of this stuck gunk. Something I will share in the group, I suppose I could do it now. Traumatic releases. I want you to all Google that, please. I was exposed to this about 2 years ago. So when an animal experiences trauma, they actually like almost act like they're dead. They turn over and they shake and they shake and they get up and then they're done. And they don't think about it. They don't relive it. They don't have post-traumatic stress disorder. They just let it go. Humans, on the other hand, have evolved to not do that anymore. So what humans do is they push it down, push it down, push it down, push it down. And then what happens is there's all this trauma that's pushed down, not only for ourselves, but for our future generations. Our ancestrals also in here, because we're all DNA, we're all stardust, we're all connected. So the trauma that's been pushed down through the generations and through your lifetime is like a pressure pushing down, 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 down. And Aries is like, no, I'm done. We got to get this done. This has got to go. Aries is Aries is like this mofo, you know. Oh, Aries is like, no, you're gonna get rid of this. So we need to focus on release. And I'm a big tree hugger, and I will sit with trees, and that does help. It does. Tree spirits will always help you. But Aries is like, that's cute. We need so Reiki last night for all of us was basically working on releasing some of that trauma, ancestral, and in this lifetime.